welcome to Yarn Cave Dye Works. My name is Jessica, and this is take number 567 because the microphone did not work and I had to start over several times, so let's finger crossed that this works this time. So like I said, my name is Jessica, and you can find me on Instagram at Yarn Cave. You can follow me on Facebook as Yarn Cave Dye Works, and of course you can follow me here on YouTube, as well as I have a yarn store that you can find through the links that I just talked about. I don't want to give you a billion links, that'd be crazy. But thank you for joining me. Let's talk about knitting. I don't want to keep talking. I just want to talk about the knitting. So I don't have anything finished, but I did finish the ball, one ball of I did finish one ball of the pink for my shawl. This is the Printer's Alley. This is a Nashville collection, and I think it's by Joe Strong, is the author. It is a very beautiful and simple pattern. I love that you have the interest of the eyelet rows, and then you get a long stretch of garter. It just makes it interesting to knit, and you don't really get bored. And I really enjoy when I get to the pink part and I just have to knit and knit. So I am using Camilla Fiber Co. And the pink is called Camilla and the white is Moonflower. And I love the shine and the softness of this yarn. As soon as I saw it, I knew I had to get it. So I'm really enjoying this project. It's almost done. Like I said, I finished one skein of the pink, and I just broke into the second one, and I think I'm going to do one more section of the pink, and then I'll end with the eyelet section. So I'm very close to being done. It has to be done before September 30th because it's a gift for my mom for Daniel and I's wedding. So it's got to get done, and I think it will get done. So it is hanging out in my Fat Squirrel bag by Amy Beth, and I love this bag. I love the little pine cones. I say that every podcast, but it's true. Alright, and my second project did not get as much love as the shawl did. This is my Old Town cardigan. This is my Old Town cardigan by Carol Sunday. I am working on the first sleeve. I have about 3 more inches of the sleeve to go, and then I can work on the second one, and then this thing is done, and I can just breathe a sigh of relief because I'm so tired of working on it. I am using a super old yarn. I don't have the ball band anymore, but it's like Moon Fiber, and it's 100% alpaca, so this yarn has a lot of drape, and it's super soft. And I want to give you a close-up of the feather fan pattern. I really love this detail of the shawl, or not shawl, sorry, sweater. But yeah, it's not getting much love. I'm kind of burnt out with it. I was trying to do the 30-minute a day knitting thing, but I've just gotten so busy lately. I've been dyeing yarn, and I just feel stressed out with the wedding. I didn't think I was going to get stressed out, but now that it's like getting so close, I feel like my entire life is in shambles. And everything needs cleaned or something needs done, and there's just like panic at the disco right now. So it will calm down, but right now my knitting room is not a place of peace. It just feels like a wreck, and it's making it really hard to want to do anything in here. But I have to do a project for the wedding that I really need to start doing maybe next week. But I just don't feel like I can get anything done in here because it just feels like nothing is in its place. It's not even a mess because I keep the floor and everything very clean for my rabbit. My rabbit is a free roam rabbit, so he gets the room, but my tables just feel like they're in shambles. So once the wedding's over, we'll be able to kind of calm back down. But yeah, I need to get that project done for the wedding, and I'm kind of worried. Alright. Sorry if my shirt went up a little bit. Crazy. So I want to make a mini quilt for our wedding so that our guests can sign it. And I looked and looked for the perfect finally found it after walking back and forth in Joann's for, I'm not even kidding, like 40 minutes. I was looking at the pinks and the beige palettes, and nothing was calling my name. And then this kind of flashed in front of my eyes, and I went and looked at it, and I knew as soon as I saw it that this was the fabric that I wanted to use. And it's got these really pretty burgundy flowers, which matches Daniel's tie, and then it's got a petally pink that matches our wedding theme. So I just think it's perfect. It's not too girly, it's not too, anyway, and I just think it's perfect. And then I have the white for the background. And then while I was there, of course, I just bought fabric for fun because you have to. I saw this fabric and I just thought it was beautiful, and I had to have it. It's got really beautiful leaves and pine cones, and I thought there's acorns. It's got the cutest little acorns, and I just knew I had to have it. So I don't even know what it's going to be, but it'll be beautiful in whatever it becomes. Alright, so those are all the current projects. I do want to start a new knitting project. I know I said I didn't want to start anything until I finished what I have, but I just really want to try to start something new. And I recently got a Swift, and it's made my life so much easier. I used to just hate the idea of having to take a skein of yarn and ball it up. It just was such a annoying process, and a lot of times it would get tangled, and I'd get frustrated, and I'd waste half of my yarn. So to get a Swift has been like a game changer. But I am having issues with my ball winder. I can't get the yarn to wind up on the ball winder evenly, and it like goes off to the bottom part of it and gets all messed up, and then I have to try again for like 10 times before I get it right. It's very annoying, so if anyone has any recommendations, I'd really appreciate help. I didn't know a ball winder could be so difficult. You have to excuse my dog. She's whining because she wants to eat my bunny and she's not allowed. So yeah, I've been having issues with the ball winder. But I did just ball up a very old stash of Fiber Moon Co. And I think it's 100% alpaca. No, sorry, I think it's alpaca and silk or something. And so I want to make something with that. It's a really beautiful turquoise color. But yeah, that's all for the projects. I will definitely have the shawl finished for next podcast. I want to talk about Yarn Cave Dye Works. So Yarn Cave Dye Works is my business. It officially became a registered business in Pennsylvania this past week, and we're super excited about it. I opened our official shop on Shopify, and we have our own domain. Hey, Mila, no. Lay down. Lay down. She's trying to chase the rabbit. We have our own domain at www.yarncavedyeworks.com. So that's very exciting. And these are our two most recent colorways. This one is Rustic Barn, and this color is a burgundy red, not orange. For some reason, it's looking orange. But the pictures on our website show its true color, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I wanted it to feel like a warm colorway that resembled the good old days. It just made you feel like a simpler time, and I really feel like this captured, a rustic barn, and I really love it. Does that make sense? I don't know. And then our second one is High Tea, and I originally was going to call this one Lady because it just feels really classy, but this also makes me think of like little finger sandwiches and tea, and I think it's really pretty. So it ended up becoming High Tea. And we have some other ones coming to the shop. One that Daniel dyed, and I don't want to release it until Daniel names it, and he hasn't named it yet, so we have to wait. I also got some really exciting things, I think. I got some packaging for the yarn, and I just think it's so cute. It says thank you for supporting my small business, and it's got like a little paper airplane on it, and I just think it's very cute. And I got them off Amazon, very reasonably priced, and they feel like a good quality, so I I'm very impressed, and they have the pre-sticky stuff on there, so you don't need packaging tape. So if you're looking for bags for shipping, Amazon, and I got 100 for like $25, so it's really amazing. So I think that's all I want to talk about. I will link everything that I can remember to link in the description box, and I hope you guys join me in our next podcast, which will be, I podcast every 2 weeks, so around there. So I will talk to you guys soon, and thank you for watching. Bye.